At the United States starting lineup, Coach Mike Krzyzewski rolling out the same starting five. Kenneth Faried and Anthony Davis had so much success. They're the top two scorers for Team USA. For the Ukraine's roster, he will start at center, going a little big, getting his 7-footer in and going up against the bigs of the United States who've been so impressive through the first 4 games of this preliminary round.
Well, they really have, and we've talked about Faried and Davis and then DeMarcus Cousins with another solid performance yesterday. And quite frankly, Mark, when Alex was a young player, and you remember Patrick Beverly, who's now doing some
with the Rockets.
Yep. When Patrick left Arkansas, as James Harden scores,
able to crack a roster where it's all NBA All-Stars.
Yes,
you've got an opportunity to play.
Nice.
In this tournament or in the Olympics. And the second United States field goal right there from Anthony Davis.
But kudos to the Philippines. That's a huge win today for their country. And
that was another country with a naturalized citizen, Andre Blatch.
Yeah, he had a good
from
tournament.
Syracuse, New York area, playing for the Philippines.
And you know what? There's a great article in Grantland about Andre Blatch and Philippines basketball. It's a must-read. There's that travel again. You know, for the life of me, very, very well.
Shorter season, more money.
Yes.
Equals smart decision.
Exactly. And shoe deal. Throw that in.
Here's Harden. Great fake over Kornienko and score the basket.
Okay, so this is the MO. Harden drives. He shows the ball to the defender, then swipes at it. Harden finishes the shot. Take a look right here. Puts that ball out for Kornienko to bait him to reach in. And then there's the contact and the foul. Textbook James Harden.
I was going to say there's not many better shot creators in the NBA. The head fakes, the step backs.
Yes.
He's got the whole array. And the United States.
Earlier, they're not a great three-point shooting team. That's been proven. But had they made a couple more shots, they're only 1 for 11. You know, this would have a different complexion this game.
And Steph Curry splashing one right back for the U.S. So that's why it would behoove them, if they're going to lose. Obviously, if they upset the United States, they punch their ticket. But if they were to lose, and only lose by, let's say, 10 or 15,
and that
makes all the difference.
And that's still a tall order.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have not seen.
You saw Turkey led by 5 at the half,
right,
and lost by 27.
Yeah, Team USA scored 63 in the second half in that game, and so you know, you're in a situation because his team has played very well in this first half, and they have certainly controlled the tempo of this game.
Harden's going to get called on that one. That'll be his first. Yeah, it's been a very slow and deliberate first half, as you pointed out, just the way Ukraine wants this to be played. As Zaberchenko will head to the free throw line
to stay in this game.
He's 2 for 6 so far this afternoon. It was their high score and leading assist man, 16 points, almost 6 assists per game. As Harden, they're just not getting that play in the preliminary rounds.
Got to tell you about something interesting that I saw on my Twitter at halftime. We'll get into it's a tweet from Goran Dragic, and
we're going to talk about that tweet from Goran Dragic coming up in a moment. Timeout off the Harden make. 7 minutes to go in the. If you finish in first or third place in Group D, as Harden gets the steal, the contact, and the basket, he'll go to the line. First and third guarantees you will not see the opposite group in your half, the United States, until the semis as opposed to the quarters. So that's why it's such a big deal not to finish in second.
And on the other side of the bracket, Greece and Argentina will play today. And that's straight up. The winner finishes first. The loser finishes second. So there's going to be a lot at stake as Harden scores in that game because the winner stays away.
Available live on ESPN3 and the Watch ESPN app. Here's Harden off the feed scoring.
They have been together a long time, and this would be a great accomplishment if they're able to get out of pool play.
Contact and the basket for James Harden will head back to the line. 15 for James Harden, having one of his biggest games of the preliminary round. Getting hit on his way up to the bucket. Mikhailuk bringing it up for Ukraine.
Sviatoslav Mikhailuk.
Ooh, already held weak as he turns it over behind the back, and Harden finishes. 30 seconds of the third quarter. Harden the lob, and Davis there to put it off the glass.
And he just went two-man game on the side.
Zaitsev.
That score looks so much better with Ukraine at 71 than 68. If you're Mike Krzyzewski. They played as well as they could. They controlled the tempo of the game. It was good for them. Coach K got a chance to play a lot of people. You see right in the middle of your screen, that's the big guy in the Ukrainian shirt. That's Alexander Volkov, very pleased with his country's performance today, Mark. Team USA moves on.
They do move on. Fran and I will have some final thoughts coming up. The United States with the win.